Hello, my Pisces zzzz. Welcome to your February general reading. This is Maria from Wandering River Tarot. Coming at you, not live, recorded, but it's cool. I want to say a big thank you and I love you to my new likers, subscribers, sharers, and anyone who has in any way supported this little endeavor of mine by buying readings or donating or what have you. I love you all and thank you so much. I appreciate you more than you will ever know. I will link everything down below if you want to contact me for anything, a reading, or whatever. What else? Oh, I'll put links to the decks that I use in case somebody sees them and loves them and has to have them for themselves. That way you can go grab them. Let's get on with the show, y'all. Let's see what Pisces has going on for the month of February. This is a general read, so it's not going to resonate with literally every one of the 7 billion people on Earth. Also, try your sun, moon, and rising signs. Get readings for, or watch the readings for all 3 of them because it usually puts together a pretty good picture of where things are at. It gives you a really complex view. I can't shuffle today. A really complex view kind of where things sit in your life. So there's that. Also, I was going to say something else. I don't know, let's just get into it. My brain is already in the clouds. Okay. So we have the Star and the 6 of Swords in your near past energy. We have the World and the Hierophant. Jesus. Okay, so like all the major arcana came out to play. So you went through a major shift, it looks like. So what I'm seeing is the World. This is the end of some sort of cycle. The end of some way of doing things. Yeah. So something has come to an end. And I don't feel like it's a relationship. I feel like it's more of a way of being. Some sort of pattern in yourself and in your mind. So we have the 6 of Swords, which is going from a not so great place to a much better place. So I think that also is kind of a mental, emotional energy of whatever the bad place was is kind of gone and done. It's gone and done. The Hierophant is here, so it could be that you got a divorce, you left a bad relationship, you left a bad religion, maybe, hello. Maybe you broke free of the church because it wasn't working for you in the way that you wanted it to. It wasn't giving you the spiritual life you needed. Maybe you decided to leave your cult. Like, I don't know what you're up to out there, Pisces, but whatever it is, I need something in the mouth or my throat is super dry. Alright. So yeah, you left something that was like a major structure in your life though. Something that kind of defined your life. You broke free of it and left that bad situation and you're moving on to good situations. And with the World here, I really think that that is done. Like, you're not going back to whatever that situation is or that way of being or that never-ending cycle. The Magician is here to tell us that we manifest our destiny with the help of the universe. I mean, I think we all have kind of a vague outline that we put together on the other side before we come into this life. At least that's what I believe. But free will inserts itself. I think certain things are destined, but for the majority of things, I think free will is a piece of it. And you have manifested getting out of this, whatever this is, this relationship with a person or a god or a church or a society is coming to mind here. So the Star is a card of healing, of hope, of kind of regeneration. So I think that that's a good start here in the near past, that you're getting away from something that did not work for you, something that did not serve your best interests at all. And you have like this new kind of free energy about you. So I like that. So let's see what the present has for you. 10 of Cups, like, it doesn't get much better than that. Let's see what else we got here. 7 of Swords, 9 of Wands. Okay. King of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. Cool. Okay. So, I think the King of Wands has been coming out a lot in these readings lately, and I feel like in the situations I'm reading for, it's kind of like an overbearing father. Someone that's got temper problems, someone that doesn't mince words. They tell you exactly how they feel, even if how they feel is completely wrong and shitty. They sort of spew their venom at you to make themselves feel better inside. Kind of the typical emotional abuser. I see a lion's head in here, so maybe it's a Leo that you're dealing with in this situation. But I just feel like now this is kind of looking, I think for some of you it is a religion that you broke away from, or a church, or a, you know, a religious society, or, you know, the Freemasons or something like that, like a society where there's rules and structures. I think for some of you that is what you're breaking away from. For a lot of you it's like an overbearing husband, father, male feeling figure, because everything's just energy. I'm a female because I'm choose to be a female. Like, you know, you could have female parts and be a man. Like, it's all just energy, what your energy is. And so this does not have to be a female or a male. It is just someone that has that sort of like overbearing, strong, like dictator, you will do things my way, or I'm going to tell you what a piece of shit you are energy. I feel like that's kind of happening to you right now. And because you're 7 of Swords here. 7 of Swords is like the card of the liar, the cheat, and the thief. And I feel like this is you in this situation, but not in that negative connotation. I almost feel like this person is like being so overbearing and so horrible and hurtful that you're like sneaking away in the middle of the night to get away from them. And I condone that in this situation. Because I think standing up to this person and standing up for yourself is only going to lead to you just being exhausted, burnt out, tired, 9 of Wands, wounded warrior. So I think that this sneaky energy of just like literally packing your shit and sneaking out in the middle of the night is kind of the way to go, honestly. I really do. And so the 7 of Pentacles is planting the seeds of a new beginning in this situation, I want to say. I don't think it really has to do with money, although it could. I really think that 10 of Cups is what's on your mind, my lovers. You want to be happy. You want to get to this 10 of Cups place, this paradise, this loving family, stable, happy, steady shit. But you're kind of in the middle of the war zone right now. At least your eyes are open to this person and how you need to get away, and that you have hope. You have manifested your new beginning. It's here. You're planting the seeds, and now is the time to move on it, because you're 6 of Swords. You're going from bad to good. But like in the middle of the maelstrom, like it's fucked up, and you probably feel like you have no idea which way to go. But there are calmer waters ahead, I promise you that. Every situation is temporary. So let's see what the near future holds for you, my lovelies. The High Priestess. Yes, bitch. 4 of Cups. The Empress. Lots of major arcana here. The Wheel of Fortune. You're being moved on. You really are. Oh, these two want to both go. The Devil and the Knight of Swords. Okay. Okie dokie. So, in the near future, I see a little bit of this kind of dissatisfaction. The universe, or the divine salamander, as it looks like in this, hell no, I'll go there. The divine salamander, like it looks like in this card, is handing you, he looks like a cute little lizard, I love him. It's trying to hand you a cup and you're ignoring it. I think it's trying to hand you a person. And you're caught up in kind of this devil energy right now, or in the near future. It's coming where drinking, smoking, fucking, partying is all gonna look real attractive, because it just kind of distracts you from the emotional hangover of this person, this King of Wands, like person who just unleashes the fury on you because they don't like what you're doing. So heed the warning here. You have free will. You can change this. So when you see yourself starting to fall into that sort of escapist world, as Pisceans are prone to do, because I'm one of them, I know these things, don't. Knight of Swords. Give yourself a little bit of truth serum. See the truth of that, you know, it's going to be fun for a minute, but you're going to wake up with an empty bank account and a shitty hangover, and you're going to feel like ass, and you're still going to have all these emotions to deal with afterwards. So why bother? Don't go through the vicious cycle. Wheel of Fortune can be cycles. Stay out of the vicious cycle. It's kind of a warning here. The universe is handing you something better. The universe is handing you a better path or a person that will help you get on the right path. Don't ignore it. Don't ignore it because for right now, drinking and escaping looks attractive. I mean, do your sneaky snake escaping, like sneak out of the house and get away from this person, but as far as like your emotional escapism, don't do that. Go through the emotions, process them. Because as I've said before 1,000 times, all of the ills of the world are simply caused by unresolved emotional traumas and repressed emotions from the past. We should heal them and we'd all be very much happier. We would not hurt each other nearly as much. So yeah, I feel like that's kind of where you're at. Heed that warning. Heed that warning, because the universe is pushing you into a good place. Wheel of Fortune. Sorry, I'm drooling. And I think that if you heed that warning, if you pay attention to what the universe is trying to tell you, trying to hand you this good situation, this good person, whatever this is, and don't get caught up in the escapism, you're going to, oops, let's start here. And you get into your feminine, receptive, intuitive side, even if you're a man. That's going to serve you well. I mean, Pisces are so ridiculously intuitive anyway that that's going to be a very comfortable place for you to sink into once you let yourself. I think you've been kind of blocked up here. You've, Six of Swords. Let yourself flow from that bad place to the good place. And I think that that's going to help kickstart your intuitive process here, because you're bound up. But let the universe flow. Let the universe take you where you need to go. Trust in it. Trust in your own intuition. Trust in what the universe is trying to give you with this Four of Cups, you know, holy salamander handing you the cup of flowers and joy. And you will end up being the Empress. You will end up in this powerful situation. You will be in control of your emotions, not in a bad way, like not repressing them, not pushing them down, but you won't be having like wild temper tantrum outbursts. You will see the value of emotions and feelings. You will process them properly and you will let them go. You will be strong and steady. You'll be in your strength. You'll be a fucking rock star. So yeah, don't fall into this escapist bullshit and don't ignore what the universe is giving you. Stay in touch with your inner self. Stay in touch with your higher self. Stay in touch with your intuition. And that's going to be good. All right, let's get some oracle cards on this bitch. Let's see. I remember one time, it's story time, y'all. I remember one time somebody had asked me why, like, my readings are always kind of like, do the work. They're kind of doom and gloom, like some shit's happening, whatever. Let me tell you, y'all. Because you don't go to a tarot reader or a counselor or anything when things are great. Because you're looking for messages, you're looking for advice, you're looking for knowledge, wisdom. You don't look for that when you're happy and everything is great, because you're out living your life. So if you're watching this, it's doom and gloom because you're going through some shit. That's just the easy, you know, that's the answer. That's just what it is. Like, if I gave happy, fluffy bunny fart readings, like, nobody would be watching them because they'd be out living their happy lives. You know what I'm saying? Messages come through for people who need them, not people who are already 10 of Cupsing their life. All right, so let's see. We've got Imagine. Pisceans are great at visualization. So do your vision boards, do your journaling, do your internal work, do your meditations, all of that sort of stuff, to sort of, that's a great way for anybody really, not just a Pisces, to put their manifestation magic out into the world, because you have the Magician in the near past. You've already started doing some of this. Keep it up. You're probably in this near past situation when you realized how bad things were with this person or organization or whatever it is that you're getting away from. You probably did sit there and daydream and imagine what life would be not under this person or organization's thumb. And that's actually probably what got the ball rolling. It not only got you motivated to make changes, but it got the universe in gear on your behalf as well. So keep doing that, because that's going to help this Wheel of Fortune push you forward. Once you get the universe on board with what you're doing, it's unstoppable, my loves. All right, let's get another one of these. Oh, 2 more came up. Chaos and conflict. I think that's right where you're at right now. You're kind of in the middle of the fray. You're going through it, but you see what's going to happen in the near future. If you stay away from this, you know, escapism energy, you're going to be the Empress. You're going to be the Empress. Like, stay with your intuition. Take what the Holy Salamander is handing you. And I think that you're going to end up good. So the chaos and conflict is a temporary situation that tears down structures so that you can build better ones. And then your final outcome for that is Treasure Island. Oh my God, I'm going to cry. So, I mean, I think that that means that, I mean, not every dream is probably going to come true right in the second, but I think that you're going to be in a hell of a lot better place than you're at right now. So Treasure Island to me says, you know, you're going to, situations are going to get better because your energy is going to get better. So money is going to flow to you more easily. Good people and good relationships are going to flow to you more easily. The Holy Salamander is handing you some shit and you're going to take it. And that's going to lead to your Treasure Island. And I like it. I like it a lot. All right, let's get a couple of these little babies. Ooh, that was this card. Earth Magic, Fairies. If you deal with fairies, if you do fairy magic, if you set out offerings for fairies, continue doing that, because I think that they're going to help you get out of this situation, and be sure to be thankful and kind to them for their help. I am not necessarily a expert on the fairies, but there are plenty of other resources out there who are. Also, following that earth magic vein, I say make a little spell packet. Make a little spell packet out of like the brown paper bags that you get from grocery stores or something like that that's like biodegradable and is easily going to, it's not going to damage the earth if you bury it. Take one of those. Take a stone, which I'm going to draw a stone out of this deck here for you. Where are you? Out of here for you at the end. Take a stone and take some herbs. Write what you want. Do your imagining. Write what you want on the paper. Put some herbs that go along with that in the paper. Put your little stone in there, like a little stone, like something small that you don't mind not losing, but giving to the earth, because I mean, you're not going to get it back. You're going to bury it. So don't take one of your giant like specimen pieces that you keep on your coffee table and wrap it up in there. And I mean, unless you don't mind giving that as an offering. Tie it all up with like some twine or some sort of string that's going to biodegrade easily, and bury it either in your backyard. If it's a spell for getting the fuck away from this person, I would say bury it where you currently are in this situation with this person or council comes to mind, or institution. But if it's for a better life, if it's for getting into this energy, I would bury it somewhere good. Somewhere that has good feelings for you, good memories, a really special place in the woods that you love, whatever. That's what I'd do with that. Let's get another one of these. Oh, backwards. Hello. These are all sticking together. I got wax like all over my desk yesterday. Candle like flew everywhere, so all my cards are sticking together. We have Rainbow Blessings. That's your near future here, when you get out from under the person or institution or situation and you ignore the escapism. And then Rain, Purification. This card has come out in almost every reading. Get outside under the water. Do a guided meditation where you're using rain to cleanse your energy, or just do the visualizations yourself. Do your imagining that way. I think that, I mean, you could get in the shower and like visualize the water in the shower as rain that's washing your energy clean. I think your energy also is a little bit gunked up from all of this situation here and all of this sort of hardship. So let's get a couple of these. Okay. The Maiden, a new relationship blossoms. Yes. So I feel like what the Holy Salamander of Love here is handing you is a new relationship, and that's going to, you know, I hate to say that we should ever count on another person to heal us or put us back together, but I think in this situation, that's what the universe is going to do for you, is hand you a person. It might not be a, well, in this case, I do think it is a new love relationship. It doesn't necessarily have to be 100%, but the universe is handing you a person that's going to help you. So that's a cool thing there. Ooh, hello. Hello. There's that. Where's that other card? It fell on the floor. The Black Cat. Your luck will soon change. I love it. I love it. So that's the Wheel of Fortune here pushing you forward. Okay, so water, emotions are at their peak. So I think that this goes with your present energy of just being in your breaking point with this person or institution or whatever it is that you're breaking away from. And everything is going to come to a head, and that's also part of what's this chaos and conflict is coming to a head, and that's what's also going to push you out the door to pack your shit in a backpack and sneak out in the middle of the night. Which is a good thing because it's going to lead to far better. Alright, so we have this deck that I showed you earlier. Stone on one side, description on the other. This will be a stone that you will want to either carry with you. I put rocks in my bra all the time. Imagine the surprise of someone that I take it off in front of when like fucking onyx flies out of it or whatever. Keep it on your body in your pocket. Put it in the spell work, your earth magic spell that I was telling you about where you bury the packet. Let's see what stone is coming through that's going to help my Pisceses. Tektite. Alright, let's see what it says. What is it? Tektite describes any natural glass formed as the result of meteor impacts with our blue planet. Modern science deems the stones terrestrial in composition, i.e. they are of this earth, but believers in ancient astronauts have other theories. Who needs it? I hail from a star in Orion's belt, people. Those currently overburdened by resentments. Where to put it? On your UFO landing pad or beside your meditation cushion. When to use it? When gravity feels extra heavy and it's time to initiate launch sequence and blast off. When you're bored with Earth life and want to expand your intergalactic horizons. Raise your vibration. So that's pretty fucking cool. I would say, yeah, carry that biatch with you, and that's going to almost help elevate your energy to a point where you're able to do this sneaking away without it being too much of an emotional burden on you. I think that's going to be a good thing. So there you have it, Pisces. Thanks for coming. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for listening to me ramble for like 23 minutes now. If you liked this reading, if it was helpful or entertaining, please like, share, subscribe, do all the social media stuff. I'll also put links to all of my other social media down below. You can also find it on the website. So thanks for coming, and thanks to all of you lovely people out there who do like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate you and I love you. So I hope you have a fabulous February, and I will see you all back here in March. P.S. to all of you Pisces, happy birthday if you're at the end of February, and if you're in the beginning of March, I'll see you later. All right, peace out.